What's up, guys? It's Oracle back in with another aquarium update video. Today I will be looking for all the dead loaches in the tank. I don't know if every single one of my loaches is dead, but I have the suspicion that they did die from the stress of the tank trying to catch up to the bioload, and also the stress of the tank not keeping up in pH. I just did a water change, so it's a little floating in here, and I also try to clean this off with it in the tank. Also a dumb idea. I can't take this off. I have it zip tied because it's not an actual good fit, but I can't leave this open right now just because I had loaches actually swim up into it. There's the dead snail I gotta take out. I keep forgetting about him. Fuck, I don't want to touch that. He was actually a ground snail that climbed in here from my plant, and then, you know, he did me the benefit, just dying in the tank, I guess. I was hoping the loaches will eat him, but the loaches are dead, so... Which hopefully are not every single loach is dead. But hadn't I seen them in a while? Usually I see them every single day. I'm also adding some biobacteria bricks into the tank itself. I'm gonna try to hide it under the rocks. And then also got crushed coral for the tank as well. And hopefully that will even out my pH. Actually, we could do a pH test real quick. So let me just put you guys down real quick. Actually, let me just do it like that. Alright. For the most part, all the plants are doing good. And I did get more plants today as well. Got some bigger ones. Most plants I buy are like in a smaller size because I wanted to see if I could grow them out. Alright, need a little bit more. So, and then I don't know if this is in shot, but I'm just gonna shake this. So we're looking at maybe like 6.6 in the pH. Which, to be honest, is still not good. It looks around 6.82, but this will quickly drop in a couple of days back to 6. My water has low pH itself. My tap water has low pH, which is why I can't keep the pH up. Even I did a decent water change. I did about 10-gallon water change. So for that amount of pH change is kind of like abysmal. But for the most part, I am gonna, and I got these $5 buckets from Home Depot. It makes everything so much easier, like aquascaping wise. Now these are the bacteria bricks that I was talking about. So they're about this size. They're not huge, but these are originally these are for the stock pond. Most of them are still going to stock pond, and I was gonna like do the outline with them, like in a circle. They're not gonna be super noticeable because they're gonna be about the same color as the sand. They are gray, but they're easy to cover. Put some plants around them, you'll never see them again, and then beneficial bacteria could just grow on them. So it's no downside and only upside. I'm gonna try to put as many as I can in this tank without making it look kind of crazy. And then on this side we have crushed coral. Not a huge bag of it. But also comes with a mesh bag if you want to put in a filter or something, but we're just gonna put it straight in the tank. And take that down. And then I bought plants from Petco. I usually don't, but every time I go to Petco, I usually buy fish. And I'm very happy that I didn't this time. I have an addiction. If I go to a fish store or anywhere with fish, I usually buy something. There was even like there was a little part of me like, ooh, maybe I could just get some snails. Like the snails been doing good, but like I was like, no, I promised myself no fish until the buyer load is stabilized. So, which it is, to be honest, but I want it to be more than stabilized. So I got some larger guys here because it was three plants and then one for free. So that's pretty good for a Petco deal. I ended up paying $36 for everything, which in all honesty, that's as good as it gets for Petco. Cause they've been expensive for a while. Cause most of these guys were $14.99, and then I had 2 coupons for $10 off. So this would have been, let me see, 15, 30. I'm trying to do the tax in my head, so the third one would have maybe pushed it to 48, 49. The fourth one would have been free, and then the sales tax would have been like $8 or $7. Then we got some beta bulbs, which I only grew one bulb before. I got the assorted pack, but the assorted pack, some of them are floating and some of them are substrate. So obviously I planted every one of them because I didn't know that, and none of them succeeded. We'll see these grows. They don't like all grow pretty well. I'll put it like on the side of the tank so it shows more. And then I'm gonna add these, and I'm probably taking out the little cave with the frokies on. I'm gonna take that out. I never really liked it. The fish like it, but you know, there's a bunch of other hiding spaces. I don't care. I don't like it anymore. So before I do any of that, I'm gonna rinse out the coral. I'm gonna get some water from in the tank, cause I should have some tank water still though. Actually, I don't. I dumped it. So I'm gonna take some water out the tank just to rinse it out, cause I don't want to put chlorine on it. And I'll be right back. All right, took out the coral. Now I'm gonna have to take out a lot of the lava rocks for a second and then rescape it. Also, I got dead snail in here that I gotta take out. I'm not too happy about that. I had tweezers. I really don't want to touch it with my fingers, but if I have to. Because I swear I had tweezers. But I don't know where they're at, so it looks like I'm gonna have to grab that. Actually, maybe I'll just get 2 spoons and scoop it up like that. I know, I found my tweezers. It's all good. So, tweezers. And I'm gonna get the dead snail out. At least that's what I think this is. I'm pretty sure. So that's the dead snail gunk. Alright, so we'll take out some of the rocks. Just put them. Wow, I found the first loach. He was actually dead inside the rock. I don't know what's this on him. I feel like he got the super glue on him and he kind of just got stuck to the rock. Which, I mean, the glue hardens extremely fast, so I don't know why he got stuck like that. But that could also be in him decaying a little bit. I don't really know what that looks like in fish. But if that is the case, I'm gonna have to be very careful with that super glue in the tank. did not think it will. I did not think he would be right there. But most of the moss is looking good, so not too worried about it. I don't actually think that was super glue because the other ones looked like that. I just think he was in a tank long enough. I think I see another loach. Because I do like loaches and I want to keep them, but maybe I do some more research on the. God, honestly, I just feel like it was the pH because everyone was living life to the fullest. That guy actually looks alive. Let me try to. Let me see if he actually starts moving. Oh, yep, he's alive. So we got one loach alive. I think this is a dead one. I can't really see. It's very hard. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. So we got one loach alive, which is a teeny tiny one. That's other loach. So we have our other dead loach. I don't know what's that, all that slimy stuff on them, but maybe that's the decompetition. I hope these guys are not like in molts or something, but I'm pretty sure they're dead. But I don't know why they're so like slimy like that. If that's how they decompose, then it's whatever. Cause I haven't had the experience of too many dead fish. So I didn't really know what to be looking for, or what what would be like a good cause of death. Like your fish looked like this, it died because of that type thing. But I am happy one of the loaches survived. I'm just trying to figure out like why. Cause you always want to know why, but honestly, if I can't figure it out, I'm trying to get the last one out of here. He seems like he doesn't want to leave, but I thought it would look way worse behind here. I'm trying to kick all this stuff out so I could clean it later. Most of it's just moss. There's no like actual feces and bullshit back there. Alright, so now I'm gonna add some beneficial bacteria bricks to the back. So now I only have one loach. And I think he's a different breed of loach from the other ones. And also, I think he's a different species of loach from the other guys, because he's I know the others are coolies, but he has a different like design on him. I'm gonna try to get him on camera, but he seems like that's, you know, I made that hiding space for them. I just didn't know, like, because people said, you know, once your loaches is acclimated, you're never gonna see them again. So I didn't think too much of it. But then I saw one dead, I saw two dead, and then I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? I am happy one of them is alive at least. Alright, pop these open. Now these are a bit bigger than I thought they would be, because I got them originally for the pond, but we'll make it work out. I'm gonna pull one out. So they're very coarse. So, you know, beneficial bacteria could go all along this. And then you also have the crevice inside. And if the loaches want to go in there, you know, they're free to do that. I'm going to kind of lay them... I was going to lay them like this, but I'm going to try to do like this and then I'm going to make stairs for the rocks. So it's more like of an even climb. Just move the air pumps out the way. Try to get this like clear across. Yeah, move this one rock. And then boom. We'll put this rock right here. We'll just keep the air stone to the side. Put this big guy over here. Actually, I feel like we're removing this because, I don't know, it feels like it's just dead, to be honest. I don't know if it's doing good. Looks like just a dead piece of moss. Yeah, I probably throw this out, to be honest. I don't like it. It's been there for a while and all the moss is almost gone off. I don't know if you can hear the sound of these, but it's very brick-like. I wonder if I could do this. I could definitely stack them like this. I have to move this out the way for now. Yeah, but these are super nice. I like them. Maybe I'm gonna try to suck all of this stuff out with the tank cleaner. As of right now, I don't know how much I want to put, because I don't know how much I could cover. But I kind of gonna want to make it so the rocks could just fit on these guys symmetrically. And then hopefully with the weight of the rocks, it'll just keep everything in place. I don't know if I could fit another slide. It could just barely. Right there. Okay, then I'm gonna keep the rest to myself for the pond. I think that's enough. Honestly, I'm gonna just get the rocks to cover it. I can maybe put 2 more in the middle, but I kind of feel like the rocks are gonna be pushed if I do that. I could actually do this. Let me see. I have 2 more left, so might as well use them all. Then we'll put these here. I'm gonna get my air stones. And I'm gonna place them in this crevice right here. And now I want to get this all covered with rocks as much as possible. Oh wow, that's another loach. Yeah, it seems like this white stuff is just algae. So that is another loach. So all my brown loaches died. 100%. You know, I have the one coolie loach on the bottom still alive. I try to think why, but all I could do is blame the pH and ammonia and nitrate spikes because my tank wasn't ready for the bio load. But other than that, it's not much I can do. They're dead now, so I'm not gonna buy more right now. Just because I feel like it would be the worst thing to do. Because in all honesty, they were one of my favorite things in the tank. But if they can't survive in the tank right now, then there's no point in getting them. Alright, let me get the rest of these. Actually, I got the loach just chilling, so kind of want to show him off. He is right there. He's looking good. He's a little bigger than when I last saw him. He was super tiny, but hopefully he survives. If he survived this long, then he's definitely looking good. He's that loach right there is actually the one that swam into the filter and almost died. So of all loaches to be alive, is that he's alive is crazy to me. Go homie literally tried to end his life. Kind of use lappers as a little rock stand. I want to move this one. Yeah, it looks a little better. This guy is more flat on the bottom. Nope. Actually, I think one of my plants got disengaged. I usually skip stuff like this because it makes the video long, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people escape the escaping process of what they do. None of the rocks are glued at this point because I didn't have a final, kind of setup yet. I might start gluing rocks when I rescape it in a couple of months, but right now, I'm gonna let them loose. Leave them loose, I mean. Alright, that guy fell. See, this one's kind of heavy, so I'm gonna kind of put it right here. I'm gonna just turn the air stone on. I want to see the rocks get pushed at all. Looks good. That is the air stone at the lowest setting. We're just gonna push some of these guys down. I might take a little rock and just Do I have a little rock somewhere? I think I have this one. I don't want this moss to float off, so I'm gonna kind of just do this. And that should like hold it together. Keep forgetting I have the charger on, but that's it. The escape so far. So pretty much the same. And then you could kind of barely recognize that there's the beneficial bacteria stones. You know, I want the rock a little higher, but it's good enough for now. I might buy some more rocks later, just to get that to the top. Now we're gonna put the crushed coral that I have and escape the tank with that. And then we also have the plants, which the plants I'm gonna put over here. I'm gonna move Froakie over to here. And then I'm gonna take this guy out. In my opinion, the fish do love this, but I have an idea. If I could like sort of get this to be a floating type thing and just keep it still. I don't want to glue it to the tank. I feel that'd be too much, but definitely if I could get some sort of setup where I could have this like just clinging, and then it'll be a free, like, you know, open water cave. But then it'll be real ugly on the side of the tank like that, being black, so I don't know. I'm gonna kind of even out my substrate over here because it had like a dent. And now we're gonna do the crushed coral. I've rinsed it and had it soaking the whole time we've been doing this. So this is a crushed coral. I don't know if that's in view. I'm trying to make sure it is. But basically, I'm gonna put this over the tank. They degrade over time, but they also raise your pH. So I'm gonna try to get this at the back of the tank as much as possible because it doesn't really match any color in the tanks. So I'm gonna try to do that. And hopefully some of these are like nice decorative pieces, to be honest. Actually, I could use it to fill a lot of cracks in the rocks. I didn't think about that, to be honest. Did not get like huge pieces. I got very small finite ones. Kind of want to spread these out. You know what, I'm just kind of I kind of want to close that gap because it'd be real easy for a rock to kind of deform, so I kind of want to just fill that. See? think I have any more cracks, so I'm gonna leave that there for now. Actually, let me try over here. Oh, rock fell. But it did give me a bit of a crevice to play around with. A couple pieces of this goes a long way. Cause these are small pieces of crushed coral, so only can imagine the large 4-inch, 2-inch ones. Actually, these are all small enough so I could dump them into this landslide. Let me see how much more I have. I don't have that much more. So. Actually, I have a decent amount more. I do want to get some in here. Just kind of when I even out the weight of the rocks. Okay, I'm out of rocks. Coral. So this is how they're already dusty, so you do have to rinse them out when you get them. But so far, that's how I had to set up. They kind of remind me of bones. I thought they would look way worse in the tank, but I kind of like them. This is the dead snail. There's actually no snail in it, so no. It's just gonna stay in there for decoration, cause the shell shouldn't like be too bad. Oh, there's a floating plant. Okay. So let me get you. Actually, wasn't this the guy from the yeah? This guy was right here. When I took out the cave, it must have like shook him loose, cause that's where it was. The frog seems to like it. So, and now we're gonna put in the plants. So I'm probably gonna put the plants all right here. Kinda wanted to cover this. Or like cover this as well, so they will stop, coming to the mirror so much. Or like seeing the reflection. But someone told me only we see the reflection on the mirror and they just see outside the tank. And I usually take the gel off these plants. I don't know if you guys supposed to. I don't know if you guys keep them in or not. Alright, this is the first one. I just have to rinse off all this plant gel on the bottom. Which I have some tank water right here. Just gotta take that out. Should look good. That's the first one in. I'm gonna try to use the tweezers for the other ones. I usually use my hands. And usually, I don't have a problem ever using my hands, but when I start planting things with my hands and places next to other plants, that's when I get like, that's when it gets rough. Dang. Dang, this one had a lot of loose gel. Shit. The plant's good, it's just all this gel is falling out. I'm trying to get it out. Okay. That's another one. The thing I hate about these tweezers is that they're a tight fit. So sometimes I'll be putting something in and then it's so tight that I end up just taking it out. I just want to fix this up a little bit more. Plant number 2, we got 2 more. And then also we have the beta bulbs as well. I'll do this one with my fingers because it's way further away. Now tomorrow, around the morning time with these acclimate, I think they're gonna look really good. Next week I am getting soil for the stock pond. I'm gonna try to. I found a place with organic soil. I'm gonna do a dirted tank. Organic with organic soil in the bottom, because you have to do organic, because you get anything else you risk just leaching chemicals and other things they put in potted soil. But I found 24 quart bags for $10 each. And about 2 bags it's the size of a 2 cubic foot bag from Amazon. That's $60 for $10. So that's a huge win for me. I just need to get like I don't have a car, so I have to buy like one of those Amazon push carts, so I could bring that shit to my house and just kind of trolley it to my house. But and then I'm gonna try to get 2 inches on the bottom, but I measured 2 inches in the thing, and I feel like it's a bit much, because when I add the 3 inches of sand, it's a pretty thick substrate. And most people with ponds, I see them, they don't have a thick substrate, so I might just end up doing 1 inch of dirt and doing 2 inches of sand instead of 3. And it will kind of just save me money, and then it won't change. Nothing in the tank will change really much. Yeah, this one's like really stuck in here. Kind of don't want to pull. I don't want to mess up the leaves. Alright, I got it out. They had some actual tropical plants, but I didn't want to get them because they were small. I kind of want to add some big established plants, because I wanted some good places for the beta to hide. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to just get unicorn. This guy's actually not even in the sand. There we go. Smacking war turtle around. And then that's the side of the tank now, completely covered in plants. Once these kind of spread out a bit, they'll climb the top and look way better. All I have now is to plant the beta bulbs, and see how those grow. To be honest, I might plant these and kind of forget about them, but the one bulb I have is one of the biggest. So this is a pack of 3, and there's one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think so. Cause a lot of times you buy these bulb things and there's a lot of extra stuff in there, but sometimes I don't know if they're all bulbs. So these are all the bulbs. I don't know if that's in this shot, but pretty sure the bottom's the root. So I'm gonna just plant in a substrate like this, cause that's how I did the other ones. Let's see how that goes. I kind of want to plant this somewhere I can actually see growth, so I'm gonna plant it on the side of the tank and hopefully see the growth going. So I'm gonna plant some of these here real quick. I'm gonna kind of just plant these to the side. I said 3/4 in soil. That might be more than 3/4, but we'll see. But I have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of these are just not gonna make it. This one, I don't even know what this is. It's just like a nugget. I don't even know how to plant it. So it says a lot of them do just... This guy sinks, so I'm gonna just put it in sideways, hope for the best. I didn't see any roots leaving. And then this one, it's kind of a heart shaped, so I'll put this one, actually I'll put this one in front. Put it right there. We got the heart shaped one there. And that's it for the tank for right now. So I thought the crushed coral looked super bad, but actually doesn't. We got these huge plants in here for now. Huge-ish. They're huge for me. Other plants haven't got that size yet. We got the crushed coral kind of like climbing the mountain, kind of like bones. And then, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna check the pH and then see how that does. We have you can't leave. Actually, if the stem is actually kind of nice, actually that's kind of wilted. So whenever I see something floating and it feels like I could plant it, I plant it to see if it like sprouts a new stem, like this one. Cause this one's been growing after like kind of broke off. So that's the tank for now, looking good. Still waiting for the moss to really pop out. I don't know how long it takes moss to get accumulated, but we'll see. The betas have been acting weird because they usually just go together, but now there's been a lot of like chasing each other, which I saw was like a breeding habit. I kind of really hope these guys don't breed, and if they do breed, I hope everything kills the babies because I do not need that in the tank right now. But yeah, it's been a long video, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm probably not gonna do a video tomorrow unless, yeah, I'm not gonna do a video tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be a video next week with me getting the soil, but probably there won't be a video next week unless I think of something to do with the tank. I was thinking of getting rid of the lid and putting some aquaponics in the front and then moving the equipment to the back. But I have the rocks there, so I have to put equipment on this side, and I kind of don't want to. If anything, I might just put some bamboo shoots or maybe a whatchamacallit, a Paftos plant, because I did see they have Paftos at Home Depot. So I will be checking those out. So Thank you guys for watching. I catch you guys on the next video. Hopefully everything goes better in the tank. And then I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.